A political storm is brewing in America. Trump's name resurfaces in the explosive Epstein investigation. For real-time updates on critical political stories, subscribe to Nation Alert now. Today, new revelations from Capitol Hill are raising eyebrows and questions about former President Donald Trump's possible entanglements with the late Jeffrey Epstein. A complex, multi-pronged situation is unfolding as Trump faces mounting legal pressure and scrutiny from all sides. Former federal prosecutor Timothy Hafey, Miles Taylor, a former Homeland Security official under the Trump administration, and Politico's Adam Wren joined in on a deep analysis, shedding light on the legal and political implications of what's being called the new Russiagate. Hafey pointed out the striking contrast between political rhetoric and prosecutorial standards. While conspiracy theories and assumptions swirl on social media and among politicians, the Justice Department and legal professionals are guided strictly by facts and evidence. He emphasized that full transparency, including grand jury testimony and unreleased documents, could be necessary to separate rumor from reality. But so far, there's no confirmation of whether Ghislaine Maxwell could receive use immunity to testify before Congress. If that does happen, however, Hafey warned, it could turn into a political spectacle. Miles Taylor took it a step further. He stated plainly, "This reeks of a cover-up." While he didn't go as far as to accuse Trump of criminal activity, he did suggest that there might be embarrassing, though not necessarily illegal, details within the Epstein records that Trump would not want made public. One example, a birthday letter allegedly sent by Trump to Epstein, as reported by the Wall Street Journal. Taylor believes that the keyword searches used in the Epstein document review, specifically, flagging Trump's name, indicate that something significant may have been discovered. Whether that's damaging or not remains unknown. Taylor compared the impact of this unfolding case to the psychological toll of the original Russiagate investigation during Trump's presidency. He claims Trump was obsessed with media narratives, to the point of derailing national security meetings to focus instead on perceived witch hunts. In Taylor's view, the Epstein controversy is likely to become another weapon of mass distraction used by Trump to divert attention from damaging stories. The concern, according to Taylor, is that as this story escalates, Trump will continue to lash out at the press, something we're already seeing with his lawsuit against the Wall Street Journal. And that crackdown could worsen as he grows more desperate to shift the national focus. Now, let's talk about the MAGA base. Journalist Adam Wren, who interviewed far-right activist Laura Loomer, noted that she believes the Epstein matter could consume the Trump presidency. According to Loomer, there's a growing demand for complete transparency, including a symbolic discharge petition in the House that could potentially trigger the release of all Epstein-related files. That move alone could stretch this story out for weeks, maybe months. Loomer, despite her controversial reputation and past conspiratorial rhetoric, is becoming a key voice among Trump loyalists. She has directly called for Trump to appoint a special counsel, though that would risk exposing his own biases. Her central demand? That the same justice system that applies to everyday Americans should apply equally to political elites. Interestingly, despite resistance from some White House insiders, Trump reportedly admires Loomer's aggressive stance and sees her as a fearless operator. She has maintained access to key players in Trump's orbit, including a recent visit with Vice President J.D. Vance. As for the financial side of the Epstein case, Senator Ron Wyden made headlines with his claim that a massive Epstein banking file may still be locked inside a Treasury Department drawer. According to Wyden, there are over 4,700 wire transfers, totaling more than $1.1 billion, linked to just one of Epstein's bank accounts. Timothy Hafey noted that the public deserves clarity. If the Department of Justice has already reviewed those records and found nothing criminal, they should say so. But if those records haven't been examined fully, releasing them could be problematic due to potential interference with an ongoing investigation. The Epstein saga continues to haunt the political landscape, and this time, it's entangled with a former president's legacy. As pressure mounts from lawmakers, journalists, and the public, the demands for transparency grow louder.